Well, I decided to do a video because, well, it's the end of 2017, and a lot has happened this year. At the very end of 2016, December 15th, 2016, I was injured pretty seriously at the hospital I worked at, resulting in a traumatic brain injury, which resulted in therapy twice a week, not being allowed to drive, a lot of other things that happened, things that I couldn't do anymore that were taken away from me. Aside from that, been going through massive custody battles with my ex, and enrolled in college, even though that's going well. I would say 2017, all in all, wasn't the worst year I've ever had, maybe. Financially, I've been pretty stable, but emotionally, I'd say it's probably been one of my worst years. Probably the hardest years for things that I've had to deal with and to rearrange my life in ways that I never thought I'd ever have to. 2017 also brought a lot of love and happiness. Excuse my cat, who is a jerk. I had some really great times with my kids, and when I look back on 2017, I really try to focus on that because I want that back. I know everybody is making their New Year's resolutions and trying to figure out, what can they do differently that, 2018 can be the best year yet. I'll be honest, the only thing I really want from 2018 is to be able to be a mom to my kids again. There is nothing more important to me in my life than being a mom to my children. And recently, probably a few months ago, almost 6 months ago, that was taken from me. My visitations were suspended in June, and I haven't really seen much more than maybe my kids 3 times since June. And if anybody, as a parent out there, or has ever had to go long periods of time without seeing your children, I think it's one of the worst things that you can ever go through. I have struggled with it very much daily. I suffer from nightmares every night. As bad as it is for me, I can only imagine how bad it is for my children, who are in a very hostile, manipulative environment. Some good things started happening the last few months. I was able to get a home study and turn that into the judge. I am now was able to get the judge to request a guardian ad litem for my children, and he will speak with my ex-husband and my 2 minor children. So, as much emotional stress and hardship that we've had to go through, I force myself to believe that these little wins, these little glimpses of hope, are maybe small glimpses into massive glimpses of 2018. 2018, everything's going to be better. Everything's going to turn around. I think when we go through hard times or we go through a lot of struggles, it's so easy for us to focus on the negative. It's easy for us to focus on all the bad that's happening. I refuse to do that. I refuse to focus on all the pain. There's been a couple great things that have happened. I'm getting my children somebody to speak with. So, 2018 no matter what it brings. It's got to be better than 2017, because in 2017, I learned a lot about myself. I learned that, I learned that no matter how hard you struggle and no matter how hard you fight, and no matter the pain that you go through, no matter what you lose or what you gain, all that matters is that you keep on fighting. You never give up. That you push through that pain, you push through the struggles, you push through the loss, and you keep fighting. You look for the positive, you look for the good, even if it's small. You look for it, and you fight for it. If it's something that you think about every single day and you know you love more than anything, you continue to fight for it. And it's worth it, no matter what the pain. So, if I can give my children anything, any sort of learning experience from 2017, it'd be that I got stronger and I learned that I will fight harder and that I'll never give up fighting for them. I love you, Ethan, and I love you, Lucas, and I love you, Ellie Jean, more than anything in the world. In 2018, we're going to find what we've lost, and we're going to get that back. I'm always here whenever you're ready. And I'm going to fight and keep fighting. Because one thing that I want you guys to understand and to learn from me is that you never give up. You keep fighting. I love you guys more than anything in the world. Happy New Year.